Hi guys, and welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Amin and today I am in Dusseldorf, Germany. I am in the VW Tiguan and I don't know if it's got charge. I don't think it has because I forgot to charge it yesterday at the car park. Anyways, today I'm going to be driving to Frankfurt, which is about 3 hours away. Because this car actually has winter tyres, I'm thinking of taking this up towards a mountain which is quite close to Frankfurt just to test it out. And so let's get driving. If you're new to watching this channel, don't forget to like this video. Let me know down in the comments what you're enjoying about Vlogmas and anything else you want me to actually go out and do in Germany, because I'm going to be out here for a whole week. And subscribe to this channel if you're new and select the bell icon right up here. Let's get started. One thing I actually really like about VW, especially the newer ones, is when you start the engine, the seatbelt kind of gives you a little bit of a hug. It kind of tightens, not too badly, just enough to kind of go, yep, you're tucked in nicely. So let's get the car started. There we go. You can't hear it, but it's on. Let's put it into drive. And let's go. Here we go. I was like, why did they stop next to me? And then I realized, oh, we have our very first stop junction, which is right over here. There's no road marking, there's the hug. But I'm going to stop completely. And that's a no entry, so cars can only come out. Oh, we are good. Okay. That's just my boot. That's just my luggage in the boot running around that you can hear now. I don't think I secured the bags very well. Okay, so we have no road marking at the moment, but we've got another stop junction. I'm going to be turning left. Ahead of me, I've got a no-through road. This is a 30 kilometer zone, which is basically 20 miles per hour. I'm going to turn left. Firstly, I'm coming to a complete stop, and we have road markings. Oh, felt like a bit of a harsh stop. Here we go. Very nice. And we are good to go. Do I have to turn? No, I'm going straight. Okay, we have another stop junction. And I have to keep remembering to position on the right. I think this was a one-way road anyways, but... Oh, I have to be really careful here. I cannot see anything. I don't know why I'm whispering cyclist ahead. There we go. Now I'm going to be turning right. I'm actually getting used to the fact that when I step off the accelerator, the car actually brakes. And I noticed from the cameras that it actually puts the brake lights on as well, which is good for traffic behind. All right, lights are green. Right turns are tighter, so I stay on the right. But we have a cycle lane and we have somebody blocking, and somebody beeped. Wait, am I going too slow? I don't think I'm going too slow. Okay, mister. I'm going to go straight on from here. Why did you beat me? Did I do something? I don't think so, so I'm going to ignore that. We didn't see many trams yesterday, did we? Okay, lights are green, moving through. I am going to be turning left, but not here. You came in the wrong lane. Or maybe not. The lanes are quite confusing here. Now left turns, I have to turn later. So I'm going to move over here again. This feels so strange even being here to make a left. They don't have many roundabouts here. Every time you come off of like a dual carriageway or a motorway, you're automatically just put onto the new road with like a slip road. Whereas we've got roundabouts everywhere. That traffic is not going at the speed limit. Or it's much faster on this new road. So I'm turning left and I gotta go across the road to the Deco factory, established in 1992. Oh, another thing I noticed when I was in a cab yesterday is when we were turning left, there were some pedestrians crossing, even though we had a green light. Like now, I've got a green light, pedestrians are crossing. I'm just gonna go forward, but I'm not gonna turn. I'm just gonna wait here. And then once they've crossed, then I'm going to turn in. And there we are. Yeah, we're not used to that. We've got zebra crossings everywhere and pedestrian crossings are timed in the actual junctions. I do feel like it's much safer here though. We are not turning. Oh, low bridge. Traffic lights are green except if you're turning left. Audi pushed in really quickly and he's on his way. And we're still going straight on. And I think the lanes merge in 3 kilometers. And that guy was like, let me go quickly. You heard it skid. That's an acceleration skid on the opposite side with the Audi. Traffic lights are going red. Here we go. That was a smooth stop. Except for right at the end, that little roll that I just had. Yeah. So with this car, it only really gets about 45 miles on the electric alone. And I have to keep changing it on here every time I start the engine to go on hybrid. But if I was driving in and around town, then it would make sense to just keep using electric and then you wouldn't be using as much fuel. But because I'm doing a lot of motorway driving, long distances, I have to keep charging it, and it doesn't really seem worthwhile for me with the journeys I'm doing right now. That would be quite tricky. Look, you're having to go across the tram lines to turn into side roads.
It's terrifying.
That's scary. I'm going to move back into the normal driving lane now that the traffic's calmed down. Yep, we're on a 60-kilometer road. Wow. Here we go. And this is 60 kilometers, which is 40 miles per hour or 42. Another tram. It basically just looks like a train at this point. That's not even a tram anymore. That's just a train. Did you realise as soon as we entered Germany, all the fancy cars came out?
Yeah.
Because all we're seeing now is BMWs, Audis.
Saw that Lamborghini yesterday.
Yeah, and that was as soon as we entered, right?
Yeah.
I think we need to... What do we need to do? We need to go in the one. And I feel like... Oh, thank you, Mr. Skoda. There we go. This Mercedes is like, please let me leave. Please let me leave. Oh, are they just merging? I thought he was trying to switch lanes. Alright, we are joining an 80 kilometer something. No, we have our own lane. Okay, cool. Oh, this is the autobahn, because I've got that sign straight away. So we are now headed towards Frankfurt. 2 hours and 20 minutes to the mountains. Alright, I'm going to take this exit here. So here you'll notice they usually have signs saying drop your speed by this number and by this number. I haven't seen them here, but sometimes I feel like you have to drop your speed quite quickly because our slip roads are much longer than theirs. And once we have exited, let us go left. I'm just making up a route at the moment. Not that I understand the signs, but let's go left. Left has more queue. Should have gone right. I'm going to go into the Audi that was there, because we can do a parallel park. Hey, park. Left turns, turn later. There we go. Drive half in the cycle lane, and the Audi car park is right there. Let us turn. There is no pedestrians. There is no cyclist. Turn later again, because it's a left turn. This is the only time I'm going to end up driving on the wrong side if I don't keep reminding myself like this. And I'm very careful here, in case people don't see me. Yes, now let's park in that space right over there. Please do not come up behind me, thank you. VW, that's the same car as mine. Oh, thank you. Thank you, lady. The parking brake comes on automatically. And there we are. that's the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. We're going to be making our way to Frankfurt, which is going to be a little while, but I will be doing some more recording throughout the time that I'm out here. So don't forget to like this video, comment down below, let me know what you thought of the roads in Dusseldorf. There was a lot of traffic, but I think the roads are actually pretty nicely marked out. You can't really go wrong unless you get to the smaller roads where you can end up turning on the wrong side, which I didn't do this time around. But thank you so much for watching, and that's it for now. Bye!